Hey guys, it's Ripley Sartain with Wisconsin Wonder Garden. Today we are going to help out a dying Echeveria by taking a knife to it. Yeah, it may sound a little bit rough, but what we're going to do is take some of these petals and propagate them out, and then we're going to use different portions of the stem to grow that, and we're also going to get some of these little babies here that are popping out of this and grow them as well. So essentially we're going to save this thing before it dies out and clone it and make many other plants from it. So as we take a closer look, we see that there are some babies right here, some right along this portion right here as well. And then if we look at the stem itself, it appears that it's a little bit too high up. So what we're going to do is pot it in soil up to here. So we're going to cut the stem off at this pup, and then the rest we're going to take off the petals to propagate them, and a few of them we're going to leave on and repot this so that base, that root stock, can continue growing. But right now it's just not in a good condition and has not been doing well at all. So it's time to start surgery. So from the plant we got these two babies that I cut off. I will just place these right in soil as is. Then they will develop a root system and grow like a normal succulent from there. We also took off all of the petals from the lower area of the plant, since we are going to pot it a little bit lower in the soil than it was. And then at the bottom of the plant we have an offshoot right here that we are going to cut off, and that's going to be planted into soil. So this right here is what we just cut off the plant. That is going to be left out to dry for a day or two, and then that's going to be placed right into soil. Here's an up-close view of what we have left. Again, I'm going to raise the soil level up a little bit higher as I see this stalk begin to get much larger here at this point. That tells me that this portion here can be planted under the soil and it'll do just fine. These little offshoots should continue to grow, and then we should start to see little rosettes coming out from the top, and then different nodes over here along the succulent as well. Alright, here is that Echeveria all repotted and should be able to grow generously given its current condition. It was potted in the correct position, new soil here right up on the top, and it'll do great. So we saved this portion of the rootstock while at the same time creating several petals that we're going to propagate, and then those little babies that you saw earlier. So we turned one dying plant into one healthy plant and several other growing baby plants. Here's one of the baby plants that we cut off of that Echeveria. So it'll grow right on top of the soil just like that. You're going to want to mist it every day, just like I do with all of my propagating succulents. But make sure you don't water it too much in the early stages of life. And then over here we have another one of the babies that we planted, and we'll follow the exact same procedures with this one. As far as propagating the leaves, I've just added them to one of our propagation trays right here. This is 50% regular soil and 50% peat moss. If you haven't seen one of my older propagation videos, how I water these is just a quick misting every day, and I've seen great results with them. Thank you so much for watching this video on how to save your Echeveria or any other succulent for that matter. This will pretty much work on any kind of succulent. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to this channel for many other types of gardening projects. We want to grow this channel as much as we can, not just for us, but for you guys and for the gardening community, as I know how important it is for each and every one of us to grow in our skills in gardening. As always, comment down below if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great gardening adventure.